dump truck driving through a nitroglycerin plant. What is that? Seasonal movie line. There's a hint. There's another hint for you. Where'd that movie come from? Guess it and get pinned to the top of the comments. I even did the accent for you. You're welcome. We're doing Cap'n Crunch today because it's delicious. No, I'm not sponsored by Cap'n Crunch, but I would love to be. Call me Captain. I don't mean call me Captain. I mean, I'm asking the captain to call me. You know what I mean? We're getting off topic. Okay, I feel like I am going to do quite a few food or at least snack-based videos here in the coming weeks because they make me happy, quite frankly. So if you have any food requests, put them in the comments. I'm feeling cereal is a good topic, so Cap'n Crunch, obviously venture off and gotta do the Lucky Charms at some point. Sure, the Cheerios are the best selling, but are they the most delicious? For example, are Cheerios, say, more delicious than Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I don't know. I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or CTC, as I call it, should come before Cheerios, at least on the reading list. Okay, let's get going. I've ranted for long enough. Cap'n Crunch Cap'n Crunch is a corn and oat breakfast cereal manufactured by Quaker Oats Company, a subsidiary of PepsiCo since 2001. After introducing the original cereal in 1963, marketed simply as Cap'n Crunch, Quaker Oats has since introduced numerous flavors and seasonal variations, some for a limited time, and currently offers a Cap'n Crunch product line. The original Cap'n Crunch cereal was developed to recall a recipe of brown sugar and butter over rice. It was one of the first cereals to use an oil coating to deliver its flavoring, which required an innovative baking process. The taste has been described as similar to the UK and Ireland cereal Golden Nuggets. Let's go over the product history. Pamela Lowe, a flavorist at Arthur D. Little, developed the original Cap'n Crunch flavor in 1963, recalling a recipe of brown sugar and butter her grandmother, Luella Lowe, served over rice at her home in Derry, New Hampshire. Lowe created the flavor coating for Cap'n Crunch, describing it as giving the cereal a quality she called want more-ishness. After her death in 2007, the Boston Globe called Lowe the mother of Cap'n Crunch. At Arthur D. Little, Lowe had also worked on the flavors for Heath, Mounds, and Almond Joy candy bars. In 1965, the Quaker Oats Company awarded the Friedis N. Peters Award to Robert Roundtree Reinhardt Sr. for his leadership in directing the development team of Cap'n Crunch. Reinhardt developed a technique in the manufacture of Cap'n Crunch using oil in its recipe as a flavor delivery mechanism, which initially made the cereal difficult to bake properly, as previously stated. As for the marketing, Quaker Oats had a marketing plan for Cap'n Crunch before it had developed the cereal. The product line is heralded by a cartoon mascot named Cap'n Crunch. Cap'n Crunch is depicted as a late 18th century naval captain, an elderly gentleman with white eyebrows and a white mustache who wears a revolutionary-style naval uniform, a bicorn hat emblazoned with a C, and a gold epauletted blue coat with gold bars on the sleeves. While typically an American naval captain wears 4 bars on his sleeves, the mascot has been variously depicted over the years wearing only 1 bar, ensign, 2 bars, lieutenant, or 3 bars, commander. Animated television commercials feature the adventures of Cap'n Crunch commanding the ship SS Guppy on its sea voyages, accompanied by his canine first mate, Sea Dog, and a loyal crew of sailor children named Alfie, Brunhilde, Carlisle, and Dave. Jean Lafoot, the barefoot pirate, often attacked the guppy in order to steal its cargo of Cap'n Crunch cereal. According to the Wall Street Journal, the character Horatio Magellan Crunch captains a ship called the Guppy and was born on Crunch Island, a magical island off the coast of Ohio and in the Sea of Milk, with talking trees, crazy creatures, and a mountain, Mount Crunchmore, made out of Cap'n Crunch cereal. The article refers to the captain's bicorn as Napoleon-style hat and claims that this has led to speculation that he may be French. Cap'n Crunch's original animated television commercials used the slogan, "It's got corn for crunch, oats for punch, and it stays crunchy even in milk." In 2013, sources including the Wall Street Journal and Washington Times noted that the 3 stripes on the mascot's uniform indicate a rank of commander rather than the 4 that denote the rank of captain. In jest, the Wall Street Journal reported that the U.S. Navy had no record of Crunch and that the Naval Criminal Investigative Service, NCIS, was investigating him for impersonating a naval officer. Dawes Butler provided the original voice of the captain until his death in 1988. From 1991 to 2007, George J. Adams voiced him. Author Philip Wiley wrote a series of short stories, Crunch and Des, beginning in the 1940s, which featured a similarly named character, Cap'n Crunch Adams. The character was created by Alan Burns, who later became known for creating The Munsters and The Mary Tyler Moore Show. The commercials themselves were originally produced by J. Ward Productions. Vinton Studios produced a claymation ad during the 1980s. The brand characters. Jean Lafoot is a fictional pirate character from the Cap'n Crunch breakfast cereal's character set. The character's name is wordplay on that of the historical pirate Jean Lafitte. In the mid-1970s, he was the primary mascot for Jean Lafoot's Cinnamon Crunch cereal. Lafoot was originally voiced by Bill Scott. In the 1980s, the captain's main adversaries were the Soggies, strange alien creatures resembling blobs of milk, whose goal was to make everything on Earth soggy. The only thing that was immune was Cap'n Crunch cereal, and many ads revolved around their attempts to sogify the cereal and everything else to no avail. Their leader, the Sogmaster, voiced by Dick Gautier, was a large mechanical creature with a pair of eyes peeking out from an opening in the head, implying it was a suit of armor for a smaller figure, who was mostly seen ordering the Soggies to carry out his plan to ruin breakfast. Several commercials that tied in with contests had story arcs involving the Sogmaster attempting to capture Cap'n Crunch. And variations. Buckle up. Cap'n Crunch. The original Cap'n Crunch cereal is made of sweetened yellow square-shaped cereal pieces made by combining corn and oats. The cereal was launched in 1963, bolstered by a successful advertising campaign created by noted animator J. Ward and introducing the cereal's longtime naval mascot, Cap'n Crunch. Cap'n Crunch Crunch Berries. Cap'n Crunch's Crunch Berries cereal was introduced in 1967 and contained, in addition to the yellow pieces found in the original Cap'n Crunch, spherical red Crunch Berry pieces. There was a version of Crunch Berries available briefly, in which the berries, instead of being spherical, were 3 small berries in a cluster. The Crunchberry Beast mascot was introduced alongside the cereal. There are currently 4 Crunchberry colors: red, green, introduced in 2002, blue, and purple, both introduced in the 90s. All the berry pieces are flavored the same, regardless of color. Peanut butter cereal. bags, similar to the General Mills cereal Cheerios, introduced in 1973, and the mascot was a sailor suit-clad hippopotamus named Harry S. Hippo. Jean Lafoot's Cinnamon Crunch featured cinnamon-flavored cereal and was also introduced in 1973. Vanilla Crunch was a vanilla-flavored cereal introduced in 1970 with Sea Dog as its former mascot, who was later replaced with Wilma the White Whale. Choco Crunch. In 1982, a variant called Choco Crunch featuring the mascot Chockle the Blob was introduced. This version contained the yellow corn squares plus chocolate-flavored crunch berries. Chocolatey Crunch. Introduced in 2011 and consisting of chocolate-flavored corn squares, Chocolatey Crunch was discontinued in July 2016 due to poor sales. Christmas Crunch. A special edition first released for the 1987 Christmas holiday season. It contains the signature Cap'n Crunch yellow corn squares with red and green crunch berries. Currently, the crunch berries are shaped as Christmas-themed items. Shapes vary yearly, and the cereal is packaged in a holiday-themed box, with the captain wearing a Santa Claus or winter-themed hat. Box color and hat type vary yearly. When the cereal was first introduced, the crunch berries were spherical shaped and the cereal contained a toy or Christmas tree ornament inside the box. On a few occasions, the cereal has been packaged with a packed-in food gimmick to add to the cereal, like Jingle Bell rock pieces that changed the milk's color to red, used in the 1998 version, or sprinkled icing, used in the 1995 version. Deep Sea Crunch, a version of the cereal introduced in 1993, which featured crunch berries shaped like sea creatures. This version was discontinued but returned in 2009. Oops All Berries, first released in 1997. Oops All Berries contained nothing but the berry-flavored crunch berries and none of the corn squares. This version was discontinued the following year. In 2008, 2009, and again in 2010, Oops All Berries made limited-time returns. Current Oops All Berries colors are red, green, blue, and purple. Halloween Crunch. A limited edition version of the cereal introduced in 2007. This includes green crunch berries in the form of ghosts. Galactic Crunch, a discontinued version which featured space-related shaped marshmallows. Oops Choco Donuts, a discontinued version which featured chocolate-flavored donut-shaped cereal rings with candy sprinkles. Home Run Crunch, a limited edition version of the cereal first released in 1995, which featured baseball-related shaped marshmallows like home plates, caps, and mitts. It has the flavor of crunch berries, but the pieces of cereal are shaped like bats and balls. It is occasionally reintroduced during the summer season. Neutron Berries featured spherical crunch berry pieces shaped like Jimmy Neutron, Goddard, Cindy, and the Rocket, released in 2001 to coincide with the film Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Rugrats Go Wild Berries featured spherical crunch berry pieces shaped like Eliza, Spike, and Chucky, which also turns milk blue, released in 2003 to coincide with the film Rugrats Go Wild. Cap'n Crunch's Mystery Volcano Crunch, red and yellow fruit-flavored crunch berries with free packet of lava rocks that pop in milk. Cap'n Crunch's Oops Smashed Berries, Oops All Berries cereal with flat crunch berries. Cap'n Crunch's Cosmic Crunch, star-shaped crunch berries with orange space dust that turns milk green. Polar Crunch, a version of the cereal in which the crunch berries change color to blue when milk is poured on them. Superman Crunch featured peanut butter pieces shaped like Superman's insignia's shield, which also turns milk blue, released in 2006 to coincide with the film Superman Returns. Cinnamon Roll Crunch, released in 2003. Cap'n Crunch's features star-shaped crunchy yellow corn and oat rings, contains half the sugar of regular Cap'n Crunch. Cap'n Crunch's Crunch Bars, later called Cap'n Crunch Treats. These were marshmallow treats similar to Rice Krispies treats and came in Cap'n Crunch, Crunch Berries, and Peanut Butter Crunch varieties. Airhead Berries, released in 2003, a crossover between Airhead's candy and Cap'n Crunch cereal. Cap'n Crunch's Sprinkled Donut Crunch, released in 2014. Donut-flavored cereal rings with candy sprinkles. Cap'n Crunch's Orange Cream Pop Crunch, modeled after nostalgic orange vanilla popsicles. Cap'n Crunch's Blueberry Pancake Crunch, released in 2016, features blue, light blue, and white corn and oat puffs with natural and artificial blueberry and maple syrup flavoring. Cap'n Crunch's Chocolatey Berry Crunch, released in 2019, a crunch berry cereal with chocolate-flavored corn squares and red crunch berries. Cap'n Crunch's Strawberry Shortcake Crunch, released in 2019, a crunch berry cereal with shortcake-flavored donut-shaped cereal pieces and red crunch berries. Cap'n Crunch's Red, White, and Blue Crunch Hero Crunch Freedom Crunch, released in 2019, a variant of Oops All Berries cereal with red, white, and blue crunch berries, the colors of the U.S. flag. And lastly, Cotton Candy Crunch, released in 2019, a variant of Oops All Berries cereal with blue and pink crunch berries. And the reason I actually decided to read this article tonight is because I just picked up some, where are they? Christmas Crunch gifts for a couple of friends. I wonder if I should even be... they won't watch it. It's fine. Yeah, I picked up some Christmas Crunch, which looked really good. Maybe I'll eat a box and go buy another one for them. I don't know. That's it, though. This concludes our Cap'n Crunch presentation. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, put your food requests, cereal requests, and candy and snack. I'm thinking of doing one on chili dogs. Is that weird? Am I just really hungry? Want to read about how chili dogs came to be? They are delicious. Oh man. Okay. I think I'm done. That was a quick one. I'll try to release as many as I can, like a food-based one, a quick bite one, maybe midday, and then we'll do the legitimate, like, pop culture-y based one in the evenings. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, I'm done talking. Sleep well. Bye-bye.